Good evening, good evening, good evening. Yes, so welcome back again to my live stream. So this is your host, JB. So how is everyone? Welcome to my live stream. Can you guys hear me? Let me know. Hello, Kabsat! Naririnig mo ako, Sisi Labs? So let me drop the link, guys. So just in case if any of you want to join me in the panel. Kumusta? Kumusta ang lahat? Guys, naririnig nyo ba ako? How are you, Paul? Good evening. And yes, I'm here. Your host is here. Yahoo! Yahoo! Kabsat David, good evening. Kumusta, Kabsat? Can you guys hear me or not? Can you please let me know if you can hear me? Okay, cool. Well, we have panel, guys, if you want to join me in the panel, okay? Oh, wala ka na palang Sisi? How are you, Kiss? Di ko alam, wala ka pala panty. You're welcome, Sisi. Bakit kako? Hindi naman kita tinanggal. Siguro nagpalit ka ng pangalan. Siguro natanggal yung panty mo nung magpalit ka ng pangalan. Pero for sure, kayo ni Deborah, nilagyan ko eh. Nung nagpalit ka siguro ng pangalan. Magdilaw na dito sa amin, guys. Is the background music bothering you guys? Let me know, huh? Cool. Well, how's the weather there, kids? I have ulan, but not hot. It's been raining here, Kiss. It's been a week. We have rain. How's the video, guys? Can you see clearly the video? I don't know because I cannot see here my part. Yeah, who's Sissy Bell? Bigyan na kita soen. Thank you, Sissy. Andyan ang panel link, Sissy Labs. Sino nakakakilala dito kay kay Kiss? Matagal na rin si Kiss sa channel ko eh. Pero hindi kasi siya gaano nag-i-standby. Kumusta ka, Kabsat David? When are you coming back to the Philippines again? What's the girls? I mean, your daughters. Ooh, I have boys and you have girls. Thank you guys sa advance thumbs up. Sure, Sissy Labs, take your time. Oh yes, I just had my dinner here, Kiss. It's a carrot and carrot stick and hummus. Magyaw-yaw ka muna. Yes, this is what I ate, guys. I have you wanna see what I have? I had a carrot stick, but I finished the hummus already, so I don't have any. I have more in the fridge. Let me show you. I have more in. So here, this is my dinner, guys. It's a hummus. I make by myself. It's a hummus and a carrot stick. If I have this one, my dinner will be good. It's either carrot or cucumber or celery stick. I'm good to go for my dinner like that. But I think my hummus is too much garlic this time. I put too much garlic, but still tastes good. So what I did this time, my flavor that I used this time is garlic and mint. I tried different, different flavor of hummus. So yes, that is my dinner, and I had Hey Paul, welcome to the panel.
Hello.
How you doing?
Just woke up.
Cool.
It's early over here, JB. You're in our future.
Pardon, say it again.
I said you're in our future. It's early over here.
Yeah, that's true. I'm 13 hours ahead, I think.
Yeah, it's only 5 a.m. I just woke up.
Wow, you are an early bird, huh?
Well, I slept most of the day yesterday because I didn't have to do much.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't eat heavy meal in the evening, CZ, because if I eat heavy meal, I can't sleep. So
yeah, all the diabetics now, like I'm diabetic, a lot of us are on weight loss drugs on top of, so we just have a few bites here and there pretty much for the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. Well, I have to be careful for, I mean, what I'm eating because my stomach is very sensitive.
I
Plus,
got you.
I cannot sleep, especially in the evening if I eat heavy. So yeah, if I have cucumber, celery, or carrot in the evening, that would be perfect. Plus, I had my dessert. It's donut. I have
Donuts. We got
Yeah, I
apple
have
and
this
pumpkin.
donut here.
We have apple and pumpkin pie,
Uh, Hang on.
and we have cookies and muffins, and you name it.
Oh, I like muffin, but it's too heavy for me. Sometimes I eat muffins.
Well, they're just small ones. It's nothing big. It's not the big ones. It's real small ones.
Mm. As long as you don't eat every day, it's okay.
Yeah, it's a great thing about the holidays. You have leftovers for a good week.
Yeah. Well, I have cheating time myself too, huh?
Mhm.
During weekend, I have a cheating time. So, have you heard from Carl so far?
That's a long story. I'll have to talk to you offline
What's
about
going
that.
on? Yeah, you just tell me in Messenger. Right, because it's
Oh
been a
yeah.
while. It's been a while. Didn't hear from him. But
Let's
I
just say
hear.
he probably won't be on YouTube for a long time.
Oh, I see. It's sad to hear that. I mean, he's a good guy. I mean, he bring positive vibes in my live
We
streaming.
thought he was until what happened.
What? Oh yeah, share it to me in Messenger.
Hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I hope he's okay, huh?
Yeah, he's okay. He's living with his parents, but it's a long story.
Yeah. Hey, Mickey. Good evening to you. How you doing, Mickey? We have panel. If you guys wanna join us in the panel, huh?
I always say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, because we have no idea where everybody's at.
Oh yes, that is true. Especially us, huh? 13 ahead.
Yeah. Lucky number 13.
Mm-hmm.
I don't look at it as unlucky. I look at it as lucky.
13 hours.
Mhm.
So yeah, tell me about it. Like, how you doing with your channel now? I mean, you've been changing.
Well, yeah, I had to start over because there was a glitch in it. So I
Mm-hmm.
went from just under 900 to now I'm up to around 140. I
Mm-hmm.
had to completely start over from the beginning.
As in, you have to start from the beginning, like you are
From
not
zero.
a subscriber at all.
Yeah, because there was a glitch in it. I had to start from zero and start all over.
Oh my God. Hey, Jamie. Good evening. Yeah, I can imagine how hard is that to restart again from the beginning. Your channel when we used to go to your live stream was already big. I mean, what ways? I mean, I see your
Yeah, stuff
subscribe.
happens. You can't get mad at it. Something happens, so you just start over. And between now and Christmas, I have a lot of stuff coming up, so you probably won't see me a lot on YouTube.
Mm-hmm,
A lot going on, so from now till Christmas, you just won't see me much.
mm-hmm. Well, how you? I mean, can you drop again your channel? Can you type hashtag JB again so the
Yeah,
people?
I can do that again. I have
Because
my
I'm
phone right next to
confused
me.
which one you're using because you've been sending me a different link.
All I do is change my name. It's the same channel. I just changed the name.
Okay. Well, let me check it out.
Yeah, it's the same channel. It's as it always been. It's
Oh, the
until
reason why
I
I don't get a notification, I don't ring a bell.
yeah.
Sorry about that. Now, you know what? When I took a break I took a break away to YouTube for 2 years, right? So
Yeah.
what happened? I just turned off the notification of my phone with the YouTube, so I don't receive anything. So I didn't realize whenever I do that, it's automatically switch off all the bell of the people that I subscribe.
So, do you celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's over in the Philippines, JB? Or
Pardon, say it again.
do you celebrate Thanksgiving, Christmas, and like New Year's over there?
Oh yes, but we have different season. I mean,
Customs?
we do the Thanksgiving golden season, we call it. It's
Okay.
when we harvest the rice. We call it golden season Thanksgiving
Okay. Well,
because
I didn't know, so I was just asking. So,
yeah, we
because I
do we
know
do
I know in
celebrate.
Canada they do it in October. So,
Yeah, we also have a Thanksgiving here, but I don't know some other part of the Philippines if they do Thanksgiving. But here in my village, in Cagayan, we have a Thanksgiving during May because that is a golden season, we call it, because we harvest rice.
okay.
Yeah, so that is when we celebrate Thanksgiving. How's your sleep, Mickey? You still in bed? You still lazy? Oh well, it's weekend, huh? It's a day off.
Yeah, for Thanksgiving, a lot. Thanksgiving's on Thursday. Most people have Friday off, and then you get Saturday and Sunday. So you have like a 4 day
Yes.
weekend.
Well, yeah, I miss those kind of holidays when I'm still working overseas because normally they put holidays like if they have four or three holidays in the middle of the week, they put in Thursday, Friday, so you at least can get four holiday.
Yeah, 4 days. Yeah, it's a huge difference when you get 4 days, you get almost so bored you don't know what you want to
Oh,
do.
yeah. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, I don't know. Some part of the Philippines, if they celebrate Thanksgiving, if they have different season or different month. So we have 10 people in the house, but who is here? It's Mickey, you, and who else? Zaylavi, that is Hazy. I think they are still busy because it's a rush hour at the moment in the Philippines, like cooking dinner time.
Yeah,
But
I
the other are
understand.
in PG. Some of my friends are on the PG. And yeah, maybe after my live stream, I have to stop by or drive to my classmates' mother funeral because the mother of my classmates passed away. So maybe after my live stream, we're gonna drive to see how she doing.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm sorry
Isa,
to hear that.
what you say?
I said sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
We never want to hear about something like that, but
Mm-hmm.
it happens.
Yeah, is it? We all die anyway. It's not our time yet. Did you hear from who's that lady that you always together in the panel? Who's the name? What's the name? The one with the white hair. I love her hair. It's like what is the name of that lady? I
Oh,
forget.
Braves?
Yeah, yeah. How is she
We
doing?
haven't heard from her in 6 weeks.
Oh, really? Is she okay?
Uh, health problem. I think she's having health problems. She's over in the UK.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we
Well,
haven't
tell
heard from her
her
in like
I've
six
been
weeks. So
well. When you manage to get to hold her, tell her she's in my mind. Okay.
okay.
Yeah, it's been a while. Didn't join your panel. When are you going to do your live stream again?
I do. I at least through football season, which is early February. I try to do them on Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. That will be Monday my time then.
Yeah,
You
Sunday
know
at noon
what you
our
have
time.
you can do is send it to me, and you
Okay.
have to tell me if you have a panel. Oh yeah, this jacket is still from Hong Kong, CC Labs. Isa, I bought this
Yeah,
one in Hong Kong.
I send it out to everybody, but I don't know if you're awake during that time because that's noon our time, so it'd be 3 a.m. your time.
Yeah, as long I'm at home, I can join you. But if you don't see me coming out, that means I'm not home.
Yeah, and I didn't think you'd be awake at 3 a.m. your time.
Oh yeah, that's
A
the
little
hard
early.
part. But sometimes your live stream it takes long to, huh? Sometimes 4 hours, five
Yeah, true.
hours. So if you start 3 o'clock in the morning, I can still catch up.
Okay. I didn't want to wake you up at 3 a.m.
Oh yeah, I bought this one in H&M. It's been long. I mean, maybe it's already 5 years.
Well, I hope the weather's okay over there where you're at, JV,
Oh,
because
it's chilly now. That's why I'm wearing a sweater now. But it
yeah,
is
it's getting
just
cold over here too.
yeah, it's chilly here because it's raining plus windy. I don't know why. When I was in Singapore, I mean in Hong Kong, I didn't realize that Philippines can be cold as well during rainy season.
They always say if you want to know what cold is, just take a trip over to Tibet.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know what? I've been to Greece. I've been to Cyprus. I've been to where is that? Turkey, because Turkey they also have winter. So yeah, I've been experience. I experienced snows as well. It's not that like a winter in Alaska, but they still have winter there.
Our winter's just almost as cold, if not colder, than it is in Alaska.
Yeah, yeah, that's for sure.
Except northern Alaska is colder than us. But
Yeah. Especially if sales, promotion, oh my god, cheaper price. Yeah, I love going to the H&M because that's the only shop I can afford. Do you also have an H&M then?
never heard of it.
H&M. That's like
Oh yeah,
Mark and
we
Spencer.
there is H&M, but only online. They don't have that store actually
Oh,
here
they
that
don't
I
have
know
the
of.
store.
It's only online here.
Right. Well, in Hong Kong they do, and also here and also we have a pen shop here, which is for us is that's the brand that we can afford. I like Adidas, but it depends on the design and the color.
Yeah,
No more already here, Lalabs. Ah, they closed the H&M in Hong Kong. How?
yeah, they're getting
When?
rid of they're getting rid of most of the pawn shops here too. Nobody goes to them because they don't give you any money anymore.
Oh, and
Unless you're dealing with because they changed it up. If you go to a gold and silver store, they'll give you money, but the pawn shops don't give you anything anymore.
I see. But here in the Philippines, we still have H&M, Mark Spencer, Pen Shop, or what else? I mean, also Victoria No More. Oh, really? They remove Victoria's Secret? I love Victoria's Secret. All my
That's
underwears.
online. That's online only here. You can't. There is no shops for that over here. It's all online only.
Oh, I
They had
see.
one left. They closed it because they weren't making any money. Everything's
Oh,
online
so
over here.
you see what they saying here in the chat,
Hmm.
Paul? Since
Yeah, my
she's
phone.
saying here, most American product is gone since China, Hong Kong already. Yeah, if you remember the big strike in Hong Kong like 2 years ago before the pandemic, they have this big strike in Hong Kong when China is trying to make Hong Kong as a one, because China and Hong Kong is two countries with one rule, something like that.
Yeah,
But
the rules are different for each country now.
yes, it's like their government, China government already took China, I mean Hong Kong. So since then, the American product is gone. She said so.
Yeah,
Everything's
didn't China take over Hong Kong?
yeah, yes, yes. They took over
Yeah,
for like 2 years ago.
that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. Mayaman kasi Pilipinas. Ha? Bakit kaya tinanggal nila? Uh, Mas Chinese shop already Europe and American brand shop gone. already. Ate Pinas, good evening. Yeah, Sisi, good morning, good evening, and Sisi Pinas, Habib. We have also friends in the chat. If you wanna check them out, Paul, because they are also very supportive channels.
I would be, but I'm not blue. So they'd have to drop the links, or I'd
Oh,
have
you
to.
can.
And
You know what I mean is you just have to type hashtag JB.
yeah, that's why I
Mm,
put my thing in
yeah,
there.
yeah. The reason why I don't give the jacket to everyone because I have my night boot already. It's like you can promote
Oh
your
yeah,
channel.
makes sense.
Yes, because you know what when I took a break in like in YouTube, I have to remove everything because I'm not doing anything to my live stream, and I figure out that there are many people that being blocked to my channel,
Yeah, I
which is
understand.
yes, which is I didn't do the blocking. So I realized that even though you're not doing anything, if people are going to your moderator, I mean, if even you don't do anything, so if they go back to the previous videos or live streaming that you did, they can block people there.
Yeah,
So that's the reason why I took away the rents.
and you usually don't see me on Saturdays because Saturday is just mainly a family day now. Until football season's over, then we change it to Sundays.
I well,
We just turn off all the we turn off TV, so all social media, and just hey, we're gonna do something for us.
so from Zaylavi, she said it's cheaper for them to have it online, no rent fees. Oh, yeah, I have to agree with that one because imagine this expensive branded that they are renting a very expensive shop, and then if they don't sell, so how do they get profit there? Sometimes I come up to think about it when I'm walking inside of the mall. I even ask myself, do they ever sell every day? Do they have a sale every day? Because especially those very expensive brand like Louis Vuitton, those kind of branded.
Yeah, the Louis Vuitton, the Gucci, and all that.
I don't think they sell a lot every day. So
Yeah,
I
places like Marshalls and Home Goods, they have fake versions of the real
So
thing.
I ask myself whenever I go to the mall, I ask myself, do they ever, have a sale every day? Because it's very expensive. How many people could afford those kind of stuff?
That's why they have Black Friday here, where everything's like half off. But
Mm-hmm.
why have Black Friday where you're gonna have one day where everything's super cheap
Oh
when you
yeah,
wait till the first week in January and everything's like 90 to 95% off. You wait till the day after Christmas and they're pretty much giving it to you. Here, give me $5, we'll
Mhm.
give it to you. You can walk out the store with it. Because they're getting rid of all the stuff for this year for next year. So you go the day after Christmas and you get a better sale.
Hey Fanzu, good evening. JB got made. No, I got my Adidas in H&M, but it's made in Vietnam. It says.
Heck, 90% of the clothes they sell here are made in China.
Yes. And even those kind of, I saw some items inside of H&M and even Mark Spencer they have made in China. Do you guys really into brand, or it doesn't matter to you if it's stuff? No, it doesn't matter for me. I mean, I don't have much branded items in my closet. Well, I the most expensive I have is my tree bag that I bought as a present for myself is Louis Vuitton. Yeah, I have only, and it's my pouch. Well, I have some clothes, but most of my clothes is only H&M and what pen shop. Those are my brand.
Yeah,
Quality
brands
is
mean
bad.
brands mean nothing here because you get
Yeah,
a
it's
name
true.
you get a name brand that lasts you a few months. You get something you like that's no brands, and it'll
Mm-hmm.
last you a year or two. It's a lot cheaper too.
That's true. I mean, It doesn't matter what I mean. It doesn't matter what is the brand. I mean, as long you can use it, that's me.
Yeah, over here in America, once you graduate high school, you just buy what you like. Who
Oh yeah,
cares what the brand name? Brand name.
it's
Brand
true.
name means nothing.
Yeah, I agree with that. So it's like Fanso said here. I think it's not so important to have brands, but you overpay this too much used to be better. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I mean,
agree.
I'm not the kind of person that going crazy for this kind of brand. I mean, I have a three bag that it's not that really expensive. It was in the Black Friday. I mean, how you call that? What you said earlier, I bought it that time. I mean, it's
Yeah, Black Friday.
cheap. Black Friday. You know what? This one. You see this? This is my GoPro. Original price of this GoPro, you will have it like maybe uh, I bought this one only for 3,000 Hong Kong dollar, which is
So
the
it's
original price can be 8,000 Hong Kong dollar before. This is more than 2 years. This is GoPro Hero 10, which is I just bought it, and I bought it Black Friday, which is I pay only for 3,000 Hong Kong dollar.
yeah, and that's about $35 US.
Yeah, see. So that's how I do. I mean, I buy my stuff if I want to buy branded stuff. I do it Black Friday.
Yeah, there's a lot of Black Friday online sales here too.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, what they call Cyber Monday, you go online during that day, you can get everything like half off. And during between Thanksgiving and Christmas is when they have all the sales here. So you order it from any place online during that time, and if they don't have it, you get a
Mm-hmm.
rain check, which means that we'll let you know when it comes back on stock, and we'll still give it to you for the same price.
Right. Yeah. Well, I just bought my rolling workout. That I bought it Black Friday as well, so I got it cheap. Normally, it's about like 5,000 peso, but I got it in 1,200.
Well, I really like the video you did, JB, where you went scuba diving when all those fish were around you.
Oh yeah, that was on my trip with the girls.
Oh, that'd be so cool to swim around all those fish.
Mm-hmm, yeah, I was. I had a great time on that. A part of that, we had an issue with one of the person that who traveled with us. Do you notice this restream is getting slower because there is a chat here in the restream says I'm new here in your live stream, but I don't see that here in the YouTube. Do you see that in
Yeah,
the
I
chat?
see it, but I see it on both. It Restream has there's like a 5 minute delay in it.
I have a delay here in YouTube. I don't get it, but I get it here in the chat. Kind of very slow.
Yeah, Restream's always been the slowest one.
Uh, like like I said, CC Pinas, wow, LV, a simple bag from them is, yeah, that is true. So that's why I bought my, it's a present for myself because it was in a package. So it's how many? Two sling bag and one shoulder bag and a one pouch, which is I got in a very very good price. So I cannot say it no. So I get that package in Black Friday. If you buy them in during Black Friday, it's really far away cheaper. I mean, way cheaper. That's why I'm waiting. I'm always waiting for the Black Friday.
Yeah, and what they did is they changed Black Friday. At first, Black Friday was really bad, but now
Mhm.
instead of having it just on Friday, they have it all through the next, from the day after Thanksgiving all the way
Mhm.
to like Christmas Eve now. And then
Mhm.
Monday is Cyber Monday, the Monday after Thanksgiving, where
Mhm.
everything's really cheap. But if you wait till January, you still get 99% off whatever they have overstock for the year. You just walk in, here's the last one on the shelf. We'll give you Give me a few bucks, we'll give it to you. Walk out the store with it.
Yeah, that's the good thing during, during Black Friday.
Because I've walked into a store, it was the last TV they had. It was on a floor, storeroom floor. I
Mm,
said, "Here, just give me like a few bucks. You can take it because it's the last one we have. And we're trying to get rid of it to put in all the new stuff for next year."
mm. Yeah, that's the only, period that, I buy more stuff for myself because,
Yeah, so never do anything for Black Friday. Wait till the day after Christmas till January 2nd. That's when you
mm,
get everything like even cheaper.
yeah. Um, Good morning, Anne. Hey, King, good morning to you. Good evening to us. And for Pinas Habit said here, for being single mom for a long time, you deserve to have a nice gift for yourself. Yeah, that's what I did, Cece. I
Yeah,
bought. That's the only time I got a big time for myself. I mean, big amount for myself. A part of traveling anyway. I like traveling. I like visiting other places. So that's something
yeah,
that.
don't feel guilty about getting yourself a present.
Hmm. But now, what happened to those expensive bag that I bought? Where am I using? Am I using them now? No, it's just in the wardrobe.
So you
It's,
buy it once, you put it on the shelf, you let it collect dust.
it's like whenever I open my wardrobe, oh, why did I even buy those and I don't even use them? It's like, and I'm
Only
also
buy
afraid,
stuff you'll use.
I'm afraid to use them here in the Philippines, because I got snatched one time in Manila when I was wearing my necklace. I was riding a jeepney and I forgot to remove my gold necklace
Chain.
and
Yeah.
yeah, my chain. I ride a jeepney and there's someone starts on my back and the window. So since then I'm afraid to wear expensive stuff whenever I go to the city. I mean,
Well, you
especially.
walk around with all the bags, they'll think you're rich.
Yeah, that's why I'm scared. I don't wear them.
So
I
what you
even
do, what you do, JB, is you take that expensive bag, you put it in a cheap bag, and then nobody can tell it's expensive.
What's the point of having an expensive bag though? That's why I asked myself, why did I buy this kind of bag? I don't even use them anymore. But anyway, it's good to have it. I mean, it's a present for myself before I came home. It's like, well, I don't know. I'm even thinking on selling it, but then my sister sent me a message yesterday. Hey, I bought you something special. She said to me because she's coming back home on January, and she been asking me what do I want when she come back. I said I don't want nothing but be here. That's what I told her. But then she come up to say, "Hey, I bought you a bag again, a bag."
You said, yeah, I sent you an airplane ticket to come to America for 1 week.
I always, how I wish we don't have a hard time to get a visa to come over. I could have visit different mountains in the U.S. or in the Canada or somewhere.
Hmm.
Can I read some chat here and see if Pinas Habit said, I remember my friend carrying her LB bag with her son, and unfortunately it rained. She was rushing to cover the bag but forget her child. This is crazy. Well, if your bag is branded, doesn't matter if it gets wet. I have a very simple sling bag, but that is one of the package that I bought it. I love it very much because uh it looks like very simple. It's very simple. It doesn't show that it's very fancy bag. I mean, very expensive bag. That is something I like to use it every day whenever I go out. But those people who knows the brand, they look at it. But those people who don't know the brand, of course, they just don't care. I mean, we are here in the village, but when I go to town, some people look at my bag, and the teachers they know it. King, thank you so much for being here. Guys, if you want to check out King, because I think he is trying to get his channel move up. He is having a struggle on moving his channel, as I think. So tell me, what you been up? I mean, Paul, is what is the news apart of the bad weather snowing?
Well, the news is no snow yet. It's getting colder. We're getting ready for snow and ice next month. The winter's about to kick in. And everybody's getting ready for the election next year and
Ah,
the
you're
Olympics
gonna have
next year.
election too?
Yeah, we have the election in November, actually a year from now, and then the Olympics start next year, and that's going to be in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember it ever being in Paris.
So are you planning on going to Paris?
No, I can't afford to go to Paris. I don't speak. I tried to speak French. I can't pronounce it right.
You know what? I worked a friend's family for 8 years. I've learned some, common words from them.
Yeah, a few words, but I can't understand it. The teacher that tried to teach me was fluent in Japanese and in French,
Huh.
and I was confused. I
Yeah, of course you're gonna get confused. Hey,
was
Alice.
really
Good
confused.
evening, Alice. Are you connected to Alice or to Pina's habit? The rest?
Tina's habit, yes, I am.
Okay.
Ellie, I'm going there now. I hope I said that right.
Yeah, Alice has also been in my channel quite long, but like I said, I stopped doing anything in my channel. Hey, Timmy. Good evening, Cece. Happy Saturday. Yeah, we are in the panel again. I mean, we have a panel, but it seems like getting slow. I mean, did you see that? It doesn't show in my YouTube. This lady that she said, "Sexy mama, mamala." Did you see that? I don't. It doesn't show in the chat in YouTube. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's
I
just
can't
me.
see it on my phone, but I can see it in here, which is weird.
I don't know. I can't see her here in chat, but it shows in the stream. I mean, restream. Hey, Angel. Hello, Cece Loves. Thank you for being here. Yeah, it's just Saturday. Okay, if you guys wanna come up and have a chit chat with Paul. Paul's been my subscriber for more than 2 years. It's almost 3 years, huh?
Yeah, it's about 3 years.
Mm. I will be staying in Makati, Sisi, in Dasitani Hotel. That is always my place. Whenever I go to Manila, Dasitani in Makati. I don't change. I don't change accommodation. I go the same place. Sunday lang sila pwede, sis Deb and yeah, it's okay. Sunday should be okay. So, because I still have to go to Pangasinan, maybe I will pass by. If you guys are only free Sunday, then I can make up Sunday and I might leave Monday afternoon traveling to Pangasinan.
Yeah,
So,
over here in America, all the doctors and clinics they go to, they have a waiting list. So if you have to go, you have to book it 3 months ahead of time to see your
oh
doctor
yeah.
and clinic. So it's ridiculous. And then he wants you to do all your appointments during the holidays.
Oh, yeah. Here you don't really need an appointment apart of, if maybe you need an appointment when you have to meet a lawyer or something like that, or special checkup with the doctors, or especially if, those very serious sickness that you wanna have a special checkup or something. But
Yeah.
in the hospital, of course, they can assist you anytime, but it takes time. But if you are a bit if you are avoiding the crowd in the hospital, if you wish to be treated like, you know, I mean, VIP, that needs to be, schedule. You need to
Yeah,
get,
over here it depends on your insurance.
oh, it depends on your insurance. Hmm.
Yep. The more you pay for insurance, the sooner you can get in.
I see. I didn't know that. Well, this is Philippines, so we have a totally different way.
Yeah. For me, like I'm a diabetic, I'm supposed to come in once a month and just get a checkup. Well, there's so many patients now, and not enough doctors. You can only come in once every 3 months
Mm-hmm.
for a regular checkup. So you got to wait 3 months to do anything. And that's going to change to 4 months here soon until
Mm-hmm.
they hire some more people. But nobody wants to hire anybody.
Hmm. Yeah, that's it, Tani, guys. Is a great place. I can't change location whenever I go to to Manila. I stay the same place. But the place where we stayed, like I said, where Celestial and the men stayed, I like it too because a junior suite, which is affordable, is 5,000, less than 5,000 for one night. The Sitani is way expensive than that, but it doesn't matter how. I mean, the important for me is to be able to sleep and relax. Doesn't have to be very expensive. I checked that out for the unit for rent because I'm into unit for rent. That is one of my business, that you rent a unit and then you let it rent online yourself. That is what my business, even when I'm still in Greece and Cyprus and then Hong Kong. That is what I'm trying to, that's how I earn money while I'm working under contract. Glorieta SM is Greenbelt is vocal. Yeah, that is true, Kabsat, David. That's the reason why I like that place. Richard's book, his I checked up appointment 3 months ago, but he missed because they don't send him an email of confirmation. Then he need to book another. Oh la la, that's kinda.
Yeah, that's right, Timmy. And then you miss your appointment, you got to wait another 3 months to go in.
Mm-hmm.
And then if the pharmacy don't email you or send you a text to say your medication's ready, they only save your medication for a week. So you got to get a hold of the doctor who you can't get a hold of. You get a hold of the insurance company to say you didn't pick it up, and then they have to resend out the medication. And a lot of pharmacies don't carry the medication you want. So you might have, if you miss your medication, you might have to wait up to another month to get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous over here.
Okay, hang on, Belle. Let me check the date. Okay. I'm hoping by Friday. I'm leaving on Friday. That will be. Oh, Friday is. Today is 25, right? That will be 2nd of December. No, it's 1st of December. And then it will be 3. Yes, you're right. On the 3. I'm hoping the SPA will be ready for me to, the only the only thing that can delay my trip to Manila will be the SPA. So yeah, it's Sunday supposed to be. I will be there. That is very nice hotel. Enjoy the meet up, guys. Yeah, I hope so. I will manage to meet these girls on Sunday because Saturday I will be busy running. Paperwork. I will be doing paperwork by Saturday. That's my dog. Sorry about my dog.
Yeah, I
Oh,
have a lot of doctor's appointments coming up, so I won't be able to do much because they want to schedule them all during the holidays. So between now and Christmas, It's like an appointment once or twice a week.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so di pa ako nakapag-vlog. Sayang di ko na na-document lahat.
Well, I hope you have a safe trip,
Yeah,
JB.
oh, thank you, Paul. Thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping the paperwork will be done before Friday because that's the only thing that, I'm hanging here so I can finally do the paperwork in Manila.
Do you have a lot of paperwork you have to have done before you leave, or how does that work?
Uh, you know, um, I leave it everything to the lawyer, but the lawyer
Oh,
cannot do. My lawyer is slow down if she don't have everything on her hands. So what I've been doing is to collect all the paper that she needed from our municipal and from the people that need to sign. I'm trying to do a titling transfer. Some of my properties have not done transferring under my name. I'm trying to
oh,
change
okay.
it.
I understand now.
And the heir of the heir, the properties they have both, they have this. They don't have no, no, they don't have a done settlement for the heir of the owner of the land, this and that. So it takes time for me to have it done, and the rest of the people that needs to sign, they are living in the Manila. And I cannot just simply send the documents to be signed. I'm worried that the documents will be gone somewhere, so it's better to carry myself to bring it there to sign it.
And everybody hates paperwork. I
Yeah,
understand.
it's all
But it
paperwork. It
takes
takes
forever.
time. Complication. That is true, Sisi. Hi, Kuya Gorge. Good evening.
Hello, Gords, and everybody else. Sorry, I forgot to say hi
Yeah,
to
Kuya
everybody.
Gorge is in the house. I love to do hotel adventure, maybe. Well, if you want some videos of that's it, Tanya. I have a lot, but I don't really post it. I mean, I just take it. I still have old videos. But the reason why as well I go back there is to check out, how the company of, the residents that Celestial and Esmokem stayed, because, I rent one of their junior suite, that is for rent for a month, for good for 1 month. And that's one good business if you can have a good deal for them and with them. You rent it and cheaper weekly, I mean a month, and then you rent it like if you put in the BNB. That's is what I'm doing. I want to check that out as well because I did not have time to get back there and get
Hmm.
some information. I don't know how busy is the area, so that one thing I want to check. Yes, the more hotel pa. You like hotels, huh? I was into real estate and processing papers with connection. It's really complicated. Yeah, that is true. I'm having a hard time on paperwork. Condotel CC, that's what I'm doing, CC. I got some ideas of that when I was in Cyprus. I rented an old bungalow house in Cyprus, and it was very big. And then I rented in a very cheap rent for a month, and then the house has a 6 room. So what am I going to do the 6 room? So what I did, I post online in my Facebook to a fellow Filipino who needs a room for rent. So I posted it in Facebook, and there are many people are interested to share house, like we have a separate room, but we share kitchen, toilet. I mean kitchen and
Yeah.
toilet. So that is what I come up to this idea for this condotel business, because you know I managed to rent it, and then my living is free. I don't have to, I mean, because if you have 6 people in the house and then your room is free, then there are more people are renting. It's like you're living for free. I mean, you have a roof for free. That's how I started on this. You know, it's not like a big business because if you don't have enough, I'm trying just to get 2 unit, 3 units, and I'm up to 5 units only for So if I
Yeah,
have at least 3 or 4, you're good to go. I mean, your
you
profit for
rent
every
out
month is.
you rent out every room to somebody else. You paint every room a different color.
But I don't have to. But if you have this kind of residency condotel, it's a perfect place for you to put in B&B. You rent it and then you let it rent as well.
Yeah,
Yes, I mean, if you get at least 10% profit every month, that is good income every month.
everybody applies to go in there. Okay, you're in the yellow room, you're in the orange room, you're in the green room.
Oh yeah, that's true. I really had a good stay because when I did the same when I moved to Greece, I still did the same. I know it's not legal because you're not supposed to do illegal business behind of your working contract, but if you are wise and that's something that you can do. I mean, I was a breadwinner in the family and I'm a single parent. So what all I did is to check, I mean, to make sure that you save up money because you don't want to work overseas for the rest of your life. So at least you have to find a way for a, part-time job.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Then
grab some coffee. I'll be right back.
yeah, sure. Uh do vlog 5 star as well, budget hotels is BNB, but to their pros and cons. Yes, that is true. There's always pros and cons for everything. It's good if your housemate is not balahura. Oh, I was very strict. I was a very strict, let's say, the holder of the house. I mean, I'm the one who's managing, so I have lots of rules in the house. We have a schedule. I mean, everyone have to clean. They have their own schedule to clean the kitchen, clean the toilet. So the toilet especially because we share the toilet. So we really need to be very strict to the toilet. Which is, if you are good to go with those kind of situation, well, not bad to earn some money. I have a very bad housemate before. He was from Pakistan and ano siya, nagluluto siya ng mga ang tatapang na pagkain ba. Tapos nagtatalsik-talsikan yung mga yellow-yellow niya, ano ba yung tawag ng mga spices nila? Hindi niya
Yeah, you're always
nililinis.
gonna have at least one bad roommate here and there. It happens.
Yeah, I have a very bad one. He is a Muslim and they are using lots of spice. So
That happens to everybody, JB. When you have a property or like you say a unit, there's always going to be one here and there.
mhm. Well, I'm glad that this guy, he was an illegal stay. He don't have his working visa was over, and he's being caught with the immigrations. That ends my
Oh, okay.
that ends my bad times with that guy because I understand that he is very busy at work and then he's a man, he's not cleaning like a female does, so
Hey,
but
there's
still.
guys that keep their places clean too.
No, you can't imagine Muslim. Oh my God, they don't really do cleaning.
Oh, believe me, JB, we have a lot of Muslim population way over here too. So
Mm.
I understand the place I go to for shopping, grocery store, and a library. Right across the street, they have a big Muslim church,
Mm.
and so I do understand that.
Well, yeah, I have every day it's like I'm having a nightmare. I wake up in the morning because he is like a night person. Whenever we are
Ah,
sleeping, he is
gotcha.
up. Indian and Pakistan has the same way of cooking. I don't know, but I have only Pakistan guy in my. I mean, a Pakistan
Well,
roommate.
that's why I wake up so early in the morning because we have a Hmong neighbor upstairs. He gets up at 3 a.m. every morning to be to work by 5. So
Uh
you can
huh.
hear me up and moving around at 3 a.m. in the morning. And we have a big Hmong population here too.
Mm. Where are the ladies who wanna? They said they wanna join me in the panel. They are gone. So when is gonna be your next live stream, Paul?
I'm going to try to do it Sunday at noon.
That will be
Noon my
Monday,
time,
right?
which is 3 a.m. your time.
Did you have it set?
Mm-mm. I
No.
haven't said, but I didn't know who was all going to be there. So, yeah, noon my time. So add 19 hours to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, if you have it done, just send it to me the link. And I
Okay.
hope Reeves is there. The girl with the white hair. What is her name again?
Oh, Rex? Yeah, I haven't heard from her in a while.
Did you have a private contact with her, like messenger or
We
something?
used to talk all the time, but now since she's having a lot of medical problems, we haven't talked to her in a
Mhm.
while.
Yeah, I remember she shared something about her health before I stopped, doing something in the live streaming. Well, I still post videos, short videos, but it's just I don't roam around, and if only some people sending me the link of their live streaming or videos, I pop up
Yeah.
and show my support. But lurking around, I didn't do that. I was too greedy when I just arrived here in the Philippines. I was afraid. I don't know why I was too greedy to start another business here when I get here. So I was worried that I go broke. So I have
I
to,
understand. Yeah, so
when you
I figured it out. It's noon o'clock Sunday, 12 noon Sunday our time. It'd be about 7 a.m. Monday morning your time.
yeah. Well, I used to. I didn't know. It's just even my parents and my boys was not being able to catch me, like, because I'm busy on running all everything by myself. And they said, "What are you doing? You just come back. You're supposed to be resting and having a break after 18 years working overseas." They said, "And now you started a business, this and that." And they don't like it because it's like I put everyone's obligation, like they don't like being busy, but me that been working for 18 years and trying to make money, I get scared, because
Well,
it's like,
you do everything by yourself, JB. What you need is a business partner, somebody that can help manage the place when you can't be
oh,
there.
that's
But
the thing. If you don't trust anyone, it's hardly can
that's what I was
trust.
going to bring up too. If you don't trust anybody, you need to find
Yes,
that one person you can trust.
that's the reason why it's like it's not easy, especially managing farm, buying contract, rice from here and there. That's the one thing I like doing here in the village because it's peaceful, but then you have to really move and
Yeah,
you
it's a lot of
ask
work.
in bed. But it's a lot of sacrifice. Like maybe I'm just being too greedy or afraid that because I don't want to go back and work overseas anymore. So I just want to make sure that I'm able to live. Without working overseas anymore. So, can I read the message here? I've been to three hotels in Boracay, CCJB, and worst one was the Carmela's Coast, Malamok. Uh-huh, really? There's lots of mosquito worse than was a Malamok, and they don't clean their kettle. Plus, weak internet, we transferred Feliz Hotel, and then the last was Henan. Okay. But I have to check my Facebook what hotels I've been in Boracay. That's the hard to find in the in Paul, even your relatives. Yeah, you cannot really trust people, you know.
Yeah, I understand. I'm just hoping you find somebody like that.
Who it's not easy.
Yeah,
But
I'm just
even
hoping
my
you can, because
boss,
you can't be expected to do everything yourself. So I'm hoping over time you can find someone like that. That's all I meant.
it's not easy.
And I understand the relatives. I don't get along with most of my relatives, so I do understand that.
Mm. That's the reason why I've been away to YouTube for more than 2 years because I'm scared. I can't trust anyone. When I travel to when I travel to Hong Kong because I have something important to get back there. It's not just for holiday, but I left a 2 unit there under my name and I have to do something with that and I almost didn't make it because of our government. I mean, because of our this immigration. I'm just glad I have enough money or bank detail to show them like how could you have a properties, how could you have a business there and you are just only a worker there, how could you have this unit there, this and that. They have lots of questions when I get in before I leave, before they let me go. Lots of questions. They detain me in their office, and then when I get to Hong Kong, yes, another interview again. Oh goodness, really? It's bad to have something, and they really have to question you because you are
Hmm.
under working permit in Hong Kong before. There's a lot of things that you pass through when
There's a lot of people that come to the states that have working permits here from Mexico and other countries too. So I
Mhm.
understand that now.
It's not easy.
They work through the spring or summer and then go back to either southern Texas or Mexico. But yeah, the whole work visa, we understand that here.
That's kind of difficult when it comes to the visa. Especially here in the Philippines, when they see your record, you are just only a worker. How could you afford this and that, da 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 da? There are lots of questions. Then you have to provide lots of documents, proof documents that yeah, you are able to do that because you have this and that.
Yeah, and a lot of people will throw a lot of hate your way if you have the work visa and you don't speak English and you're in America. That's just the way certain people in America are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not fair sometimes. You get mad, but you know what? I only think when I'm there being detained for how many hours. Oh, okay. They are just doing their job. That's all I can say.
Well,
But
that's why my sister, if she ever went to, say, France or Paris or something like that, she made sure that before she goes over there, she researched the place, she can speak the language, she can understand a little more. So if she ever took a vacation over there, she'll understand a little bit. She's talked to people over there, she knows about certain places, and she speaks the language. So that's a lot easier.
well, I speak Mandarin, but it's not that is not going to make me go in Hong Kong easy. What makes it more difficult for me is they see my record that being a worker in Hong Kong and they've been asking me how could you afford this and that, and then they have to check all your information about your bank details, and they have to speak to the
Mm.
people that you've been working there before to prove it that you didn't do anything wrong, this and that. It's like a nightmare.
Is
Well,
it, is it do a lot of people in Hong Kong speak Mandarin? Because I know Mandarin is like old Chinese, correct?
yeah, Mandarin is Chinese.
Yeah.
Yes, brother David. Maybe they forget to monitor all their stuff and clean those kettle. Yeah, there are some company, I mean, hotel that they really don't check that one. They just depend on their staff. Nice because of very near ocean.
See,
So
that's the
for all,
problem. Yeah, go ahead.
uh, The place where I've been in Puerto Galera is not that too bad. That is the owner of the famous actress here in the Philippines, if you can remember. I mean, to those my friends in Facebook, I didn't know that the wife of the owner of that hotel, that Mangrove Hotel in the Mangrove Hotel in Puerto Galera, is the owner is you guys know Angelica Panganiban. I didn't know that they are the owner of the hotel until the second day of my stay, because I was surprised. There are many people like trying to get to one lady. I didn't know that she is an actress, and then I'm just a normal person that I get down to the bar, I mean to the restaurant and sit by myself. But I'm surprised that there's something happening, like people are trying to get closer to the lady. But I didn't realize that she is an actress, Filipino actress. So yeah, and I asked them what's going on. I asked to the waiter what's going on, and they told me, "Oh, don't you know that the owner of this hotel is the wife is Angelica Pacaniban?" They said, "Oh, really?" When I get back to my room, I check their details, and it's true that the owner of the hotel is one of the famous actress in the Philippines.
Okay. I don't think anybody wants to go to Israel right now with the war, but and I don't know anything about Taiwan. That's the problem with America. They only teach you American history in schools. They don't teach you any history for any country except for America. That's
Hmm.
the problem with the education system here. And that's the reason I tried to learn French, because we're right near Canada. But if I would have known what I know now, I would have tried to speak more Spanish or more of the Hmong language, because that's what's mostly spoken here.
Okay, from people saying here, Fanzo said, why not going to Israel or Taiwan, JB? I've been to Taiwan for my race, Fanzo, but for the race. Wow, wow. Okay. From Mickey says here, I was born and raised here in the Florida, and I speak no Spanish. There you go.
Yeah, that's one thing. You need to speak Spanish or Puerto Rican or something, because I have relatives. My mom's sister went to Puerto Rico for vacation one time, came back engaged.
Mm-hmm.
She married a guy from Puerto Rico, so half my relatives from her side of the family are half Puerto Rican, half U.S. citizens. But they're all U.S. citizens. They all did it the legal way.
Hmm.
But I don't speak the language, no.
I understand Arabic. I understand Greek. I can speak a little bit Greek. Can understand a little bit Mandarin, Cantonese,
Okay, I
because
was going to ask about Cantonese, but you just told me so.
Cantonese. I live in Northwest Florida, so not some Spanish speaking there. Here, I see. Okay, so there is a different languages. We
Yeah,
Filipinos speak broken Spanish. Yeah, we have a
yeah.
mixed Spanish here in the Philippines, guys. If you don't know about that.
The farther in Florida, the more you have to speak the island languages. Like, you got to speak ones they speak in Cuba,
Veganes.
Haiti, Puerto Rico, and all those countries.
Kala Vanzo. Esi. Gala Vanzo. Esi Gala. I can speak a bit. I can speak a bit Greek, because I worked there for 4 years, more than 4 years.
Oh yeah, you'd have to.
Mm-hmm.
You have to understand the
Especially in the
language.
restaurant, you really need to learn Greek, because there are some Greek that they don't know how to speak English. Customer.
But yeah, a lot of people from foreign countries that come to the U.S. here, a lot of them don't try to speak English, and that's why there's a lot of miscommunication.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, I do. I have that uh, problem
So
when I was in
unless you
Cyprus.
hire an interpreter, it's kind of hard sometimes to understand.
Mm-hmm. Well, you really need to learn at least a common, common words from them
Yeah,
because that
yeah.
makes
I
them.
won't. I won't go to another country unless I can try at
Mm,
least try to understand the language
mhm,
or the main language that's spoken. Because it doesn't make sense to go to another country if you don't understand them.
mhm. So it's a lot of Greek of where you are, Alfonso. Yeah, Greek people are nice too, but some of them are, mafia. You know
Where
what
are
is?
you at? Where are you at, Fanzo?
There are lots of mafia in. You know what is mafia? Mafia, Alfonso. So how you got to the Schengen visa? It's easy when you are in Hong Kong, you get it there. You apply. When I get my visa from Cyprus, that will bring me everywhere. I mean, my visa when I was in Cyprus, I can use that visa to Greece. I'm in
Oh, he's
Germany.
in Germany. Okay.
Yes, he is from Germany. So they have their own dialect too. Mafia,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
they call that mafia in Greek. There are
I
lots of
thought the mafia. I thought the mafia was in Japan. You know, yakuza.
it's mafia. It's like I don't know if they have different terms of mafia, but Greek they use a mafia too. Mafia as mafia
Because
like an
all we keep hearing about is the old Italian and the new or the Japanese, the yakuza.
mm. But you know that the Cyprus and this Istanbul have a story about the war or something. If you guys hear about it. So it's easy to cross to Istanbul to Turkey as well. I mean, I've been to Istanbul several times because it's very close by. It's like Hong Kong and Hong Kong and Macau is different country, right? But you can just across to the border and you are there.
How was it in Turkey? Is that a lot of desert area, or how
Yes,
is it
yes.
over there?
Yeah, I've been there for my holiday 2 weeks. Yeah, it's 2 weeks. I've been there for 2 weeks holiday during the summer because they have lots of nice mountain and a beach. Okay, mafia. I don't know how you guys understand a mafia, but I hear that I mean in Cyprus they do. I
Yeah, I
don't
think
know.
it's funny that you were talking about Istanbul, Turkey, and
Yeah.
here in Minnesota, where I'm at in the north central U.S., we're the turkey capital producers in the U.S.
Oh,
So
that's
they have to
funny.
get they'd have to get the turkeys from us to bring them to Turkey.
How is that Fanzo saying here? I don't need to visit Turkey. Oh, they are all here. You mean the Turkey or the Turkeys?
The
Turkeys.
Turkish people are all over there.
Turkish people. But I visit Turkey or Istanbul because of to see the place, mountains, beach. It's not to see the people. I mean, they have a similar food actually. It's not far away. It's like actually I have lots of friends. They move instead of going home. They move to Istanbul instead because it's very easy to cross the border
Okay.
and a salary in Istanbul when you got to Istanbul and move to far away to decide to go to Turkey, you got more better salary than the salary in Cyprus. Most of my friends that I was with there before, they moved already to Turkey. They start in Istanbul and they move to Turkey. I mean in the main city of Turkey.
Yeah,
But that's
what you go to the west side of our state near South Dakota, in all the small towns, they have all turkey farms. So
yeah.
it's wild turkey crazy over here. You'll see them crossing the streets, even in the big cities. I do have pictures of them right outside my apartment building in the big city, the
Mm.
wild turkey. and they're
From
super cheap here.
Fonso said here, a lot Philippines without vision Greeks plus. Yeah, there are. You know, there are lots. Also, here's the thing. This is the big thing that Filipino are doing in Greece or in Cyprus. This is their way. Okay, they gonna get married or they will pay Bulgarian, some other another European people to
Currency?
marry them. I mean, they buy the paper. Like they pay someone to marry them so they can stay, so they can have they can
Oh,
have
a
permanent.
citizenship. Yeah.
Yeah, they can stay permanent. So what they do, they pay the man, and especially Bulgarian, they are for sale for that. What they do is like they're making money for by using a Filipinos, because Filipinos are very how you call that? Uh, how do they call us there? We are well known that buying a man to have a visa. There are many, but I'm one of them. I'm one of the person who don't agree with that, because for me, I will get married because I love the person, but I'm not going to buy a man to sign my visa.
Yeah, that happens. No, there's no snow in Minnesota. We had a light dusting in October, but we're supposed to get more ice and cold than snow this year. Last year we had record snow, but this year almost no snow. And that happens in America too. There's a lot of American men that'll go over to the Asian countries, go over
Mm.
there 2 weeks or a month. They'll pay the parents or grandparents, then bring the girl over here to marry them so they become a U.S. citizen. And
Mm-hmm.
that happens here a lot too. So,
Yeah, it's the same. I witness many things. Many Filipino, even some of my friends, they forget about their family. It's like
yeah,
they
like
want to stay
like
there.
JB said, it should be love. It shouldn't be the love of money. It should be actual love.
There are many Filipino are desperate, desperate to stay there for
Yeah,
long period. But if you are just only under alien paper, you won't be able to stay there. I mean, your boss have to do, I mean, renewing your alien. If they don't, then you cannot stay that long. So what Filipino doing? They find a Bulgarian man. They paid a man to pretend as husband. Then I've known lots of my friends that they being in trouble because of that one. They buy a Bulgarian, they pretend as a married person, but they don't expect that the immigration is gonna come and visit them in the middle of the night.
yeah.
I
I
also
eventually,
had a housemate like
eventually, one day, I do want to get down to Florida for the winter. Now, I have been down to Texas for during the winter, and it's a different type of winter. So like we're used to the cold up here. When you're down there, you're not used to it. So it's a different type of cold. But yeah, Florida, I do want to get down to one day. And the way it works here in the U.S., if you marry somebody from over there, bring them here, it's easier for them to become a legal citizen if you are married for so long, whether you're in a relationship or not. You bring them to America, and it's easier or faster for them to become legal citizens of the
yeah, that's
U.S.
true.
And
That is lots of Filipinos choosing it. I mean, that's their way.
then you don't have to worry about visas or green cards or anything. If you are actually married for so long, then you don't need those visas or green cards or anything anymore.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, I witnessed a lot of story about that one. I have lots of friends that they decided to pay Bulgarians to marry them in the paper, but some of them they get in trouble because the immigration come and visit them in the middle of the night and they are not together. From Fanso saying here, I met a Pinay visa expired since 8 years.
Oh, gee.
Did you not report it, Fanzo? Some gigs in Italy, then travel to Middle. Yeah, there are lots. I have some friends too that they moved to Italy. while they still have their visa, because once you get the visa, I mean the visa in Cyprus, you can go Greece, you can go Italy, you can go UK by that visa.
Yeah, I understand too, JB, because as soon as you're living together with someone, there's certain men here that says, okay, we don't want to be living together anymore. So the first thing they do is call immigration. That's how you get them to come there in the middle of the night. When they live together for so long, they don't get along, and the first thing to do, the guy will do, is call immigration.
Yeah,
They'll show up in
that's
the
very
middle of the night.
common.
So,
It could, especially I've known lots of Filipino that, when it comes to money, they can put you in danger. Filipino. I mean, I am a Filipino, but I cannot say that we are perfect and we are good people. There are still, there are Filipino good. There are also
oh
bad.
yeah, that's here too.
So it could. I mean, there's a lots of happens like that. Friends, they put their friends in trouble because they get jealous. This and that. You can avoid that, man. It's everywhere.
And a lot of American men, they're just fascinated with women from other countries they've never been to.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like an obsession to certain ones.
Holy country, Philippines. Welcome to the Philippines. You can't avoid that. I mean, I know some people saying Holy Philippines, but I cannot decide. I mean, I'm not going to deny that there are bad things when it comes to Philippines, but we all same, okay? Even your country, fun. So there are still, there's also bad people, good people.
Yeah.
Yes,
There is no place called Frostbite, Florida. I'm in
yes.
Minnesota. That's why I use Frostbite. I almost use Winter Storm instead, but
Mm. For me, it's good. It is good to live in other country if you have stable job and good income. But if you come in other country just to your luck, it's a very bad idea. Oh, tell me about it, Cici. I've witnessed a lot of my fellow Filipino that being desperate, because of the hard life here in the Philippines. I can't blame them to do such thing like that, buy a Bulgarian to marry them just to stay there for long period. I can't
yeah, I can
blame
do that.
them. Can't really blame them because of the hard situation here in the Philippines. You are here, okay, you are a teacher, you have a degree, but you have a job here in the office, but if you compare your salary here to uh, to a helper or something, or construction worker overseas, you are far far away having a good salary if you are working like that in overseas than working in the office here. A teacher, how much is the salary of the teacher here? It almost is not gonna be enough for the expenses for the month. I mean, if you come to
Yeah.
calculate the teacher salary here in the Philippines, oh my god, it's just like nothing.
Yeah. And over in America, they keep raising food prices, gas prices, rent.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then every state here has multiple number of casinos. That's why the two biggest casinos, Las Vegas, Nevada, Atlantic City, New Jersey, that's why they have the biggest homeless problem, because they try to promote people to spend all their money at a casino, then they live on the street. They want you to spend every dime in the casino, and then you have no money and you live on the street.
Yeah. Well, that's the sad thing about Philippines. Well, it's easy for fans to say the holy country Philippines, but if you come to think about it, we don't like it. But somehow situation leave us no choice. You know,
I'd
there are
be
lots.
worried if Yeah, I'd be worried if I ever went to the Philippines because of the hurricanes you guys get or the typhoons.
Oh yeah.
I'd be worried about the typhoons.
Yeah, typhoon is like it's like a mood. I mean, a human mood that suddenly attack when they get mad.
All of a sudden, you go outside, you're in the washer. It's all windy rain.
Yes. Fun. My salary here is way higher compared to the registered teacher earners in the Philippines. Not to brag, but it is what it is. Yeah, I agree with that one, Cici. If you are not wise enough here in the Philippines, you end up like, you can't imagine. And Fanso said, hey, JB, you're right. Not every Pinay charge a lot of money for if you are wise, Fanzo, to come up to the every cost, nobody can get advantage on you if you know how to check it out. I mean, well, I can check myself because I know how much is the cost of uh fair a fair fee of a driver. The gas is less than 100 peso per liter. So I know how to calculate if they try to rip me off. Even I'm a Filipino, guys. If I go travel or I visit other part of the Philippines, people, even I'm a Filipino, they also try to rip me off. But it depends on you. I mean, you have to come up to the calculation, and you can ask them, how did you come up to that calculation, and why is that too much? Then you have to come up to ask them, okay, this is that. The amount of that is this. How could you come up to that? I mean, you really need to be more wiser when it comes
Yeah,
to
that's why you
like
kind of need to know the area because even here, you get a certain cab company to take you from place to place. If you don't know the route, they'll take the long way around and try to charge you more money.
mm-hmm.
Even for the people that live here, you get certain people from the Middle East or the Russian cab companies, they'll take the long way around and charge you triple or quadruple what the cab fare actually is. They
Mm-hmm.
won't take the short route.
True. Well, let me read what Fanso said here. Timmy, but Philippines will never change if million of Philippine Pinoy go FW. We can't avoid not to go overseas, okay? Because first of all, if you have to compare overseas, I mean other countries to the Philippines, let's say even a McDonald's, they are very choosy for the worker. Other countries, even old people, they work in McDonald's. But here in the Philippines, you have to show your good degrees to be able to work in McDonald's or in the fast food only.
Really? You have to
Yeah.
show degrees to work in a fast
Yes,
food
yes.
place?
If you don't have a good background, good education, they always look at that here in the Philippines.
Over here in America, those are throwaway jobs. You go in, you apply,
Yeah, I know, I know.
you get the job the same day. They're like no paying crap jobs.
That is the reason why, fun. So I have to be more wiser than a normal OFW to make extra money or kickback or part-time job when I'm still working, because I know myself that I will not be working as OFW for the rest of my life. That's the reason why I keep saving money. There is at times that I didn't sleep for 24/7. Like, I didn't have time to sleep because if I come to calculate the per hour part time before when I'm still working Cyprus and Greece, I prefer to work than sleep. So it's like if you compare myself before, it's like I can't imagine myself. I mean, I don't know. It's all about money, money, money. It's like, oh, well, when I finish working and I see my saving, I think I'm good to go. I'm good to stay home. But I get scared still, even though I
Yeah,
have these savings. But I get scared because I really don't want to go back working overseas after almost 19 years working overseas. That's the reason why, Fanso. I understand that there are lots of Filipino fellow Filipino that they're scared on coming back home because of that, because they don't know if their savings is gonna be enough, or they will gonna have an income when they coming back home for good. If you don't have a daily income here, it's like, if you don't have enough, I mean, if you don't put your money in a good investment to earn something every day, I mean income, you will end up broke even though you have a savings if you don't have income every day.
see, that's where Japan got smart because they made all the video game systems, they made all the video games, and then they sell them to China to make even more money. Then they ship them to America. But over here, everybody plays games, so you buy the system and the games for way too much money, and that's why those countries are making so much money. That's
Mm.
why they have so much. You have people that know how to make the games, the video games, the video game systems, and all that stuff, and that's how they make their money. A lot of them.
Ooh, myself, Mickey, when I'm still working, I'm very strict when it comes to money. I have to calculate every single out of money. When I send a money to my family, I need all the list. I mean, the receipt here and there, where the money goes here and there. Maybe that's the reason why you call me rare. Rare, very rare OFW fans of I'm kind of they call me stingy, but I don't mind being called stingy because being stingy is not bad if you are
It,
just trying to look the future. I mean,
yeah, it's not stingy. It's smart financing.
yeah, so I really have to be very strict or the all the expenses that I'm sending. I mean, all the expenses of my family when I'm still away, I need all the receipt. Every single thing that they buy, I need to know where the money goes, how much it costs, this and that. So I'm being called being stingy, but look, if I didn't do that, I cannot see my family where we are. You really need to be careful on spending money because we are not living just once. I mean, okay, it's good to have a good time once, but if you live into like a one day millionaire, oh my God, I don't like that kind of life. I mean, I've been there, I've been suffered a lot. I mean, enough. I've been suffered enough when I was young. So I don't want my boys to suffer what I have suffered when I was young. I have to work too hard to
Yeah,
change.
going back to Florida, we got to show the Florida people up north. Us northern people got to show the Florida people how to live outside because it gets about 50, 60 degrees. We'll still be wearing shorts, but they'll be in the winter jackets down in Florida.
Mm-hmm. Well, look at this, what Timmy said here. Timmy and Fanso. Timmy, my opinion, Philippines culture doesn't not change. Philippines won't develop. I agree with that. So that's why they said I'm totally different when it comes to like a normal Filipino mentality. I try to change. Some and Timmy said here some OFW are easy go lucky rich today, suffer tomorrow. Once they get their salary, they shopping here and there or travel here and there. They spend more than what they can earn. That's the problem. I agree with that. Look
Yeah,
at the
a
Korea.
lot of people here do the same thing, and don't change too much. You don't want to go broke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Just be
that's what
yourself.
scared me when I just arrived here. I got so scared. I got too greedy, scared and greedy. I also got my parents being, very, very far away to me when I just arrived. They've been saying to me that we thought our daughter is back, but still they feel like I'm still very far because I have not time. I have no time to spend with them because, even in the middle of the day, like very hot weather, I'm in the middle of the farm making sure that the harvest is, I get the correct count of this and that.
And spend as much time with your parents as possible because my parents have been passed on for a while. So
Filipino mindset today is way different compared to Filipino mindset 10 decades. I agree with that, Cici. If a lot of people would be strict like JB, Philippines will be. Well, I'm just alone, maybe. I'm alone being called stingy, greedy, greedy to have a better life. No, it's just I have a big dream for my boys. That's it. I wanna die without worries. I mean, I wanna die without worries when it comes to my boys.
and there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
They're just stingy because they're jealous because they're broke because they have no money.
Okay, from Fansu said here, be nice that I know in person here 30 years would agree with me. They agree for what? Did you contact the construction material supplier as well, Sisi? Yes. Before sending the but yeah, I have to have their own contact to ask them every single item I need to check how much the price, how much it, every single detail. So they tell me that I'm very strict. I'm very stingy. They said I need to know every single amount.
Well, it's good to be detailed like that. You have to know
Yeah,
what
that's
you're
me.
doing
I mean,
and
I'm very
put it into
organized
plan.
person. But some people here they cannot accept the way I am because I'm totally different because I want everything is in detail and I'm very organized, even the receipt. If my family will gonna show me a receipt without a date, I tell them go back and get a proper receipt and show it to me again because it could be just made up.
Decisions. That's how you end up being smart.
Well, you need to be, if you suffer a lot, I mean, you've been working too hard and you just throw your money that way. I mean, that easy. It's not, it's not worth it on working many years and then you just throw money easy. When it's okay. I mean, I feel like, okay, I've been working so hard, so I deserve to have, enjoyable moment.
Well, I don't think I could ever get over there because one, I don't have the money, and I have too many medical problems to get over there
Mm-hmm.
anyway. Me and my wife both have a lot of medical problems, so I don't think we'd be able to make it. Maybe if it was 30 years ago and I had a bunch of money. I mean, I'd love to visit, but
Mm-hmm.
you're looking what 4,000 miles away.
Okay, I will gonna read their message. Fansu said, "Culture is the main thing of a country mindset." I agree with that. Man, the culture we can. There are some culture that we cannot change it here, but my part, I tried to change it. I mean, even the culture. I mean, my family, they still try to stick on the culture, but me, I try to cut the chain of what we believe, how the old people way here, as like they are saying here that parents, how do I explain this one? I don't want to make a mistake for this one. Like, helping is not forever. It's like, when I'm still working overseas, I came up to realize that helping all the time, it's like tolerating them being lazy, because if they are expecting that you are always there to support them financially, it's like they being lazy there, they are very comfy there, like no worries because they have someone to send their financial needs. So, well, I came up one day, like I was very supportive for many many years, and
Yeah,
then I
there's nothing
feel like,
wrong with the old ways, and like you said, to tolerate. But over time, times change over time. You have to be up with what's new and what's going on nowadays. But keep the old stuff alive. You can still
yeah,
keep
yeah.
that alive through stories and traditions and cultures. But everybody eventually has to change, and some people have a hard time accepting change, especially say grandparents or great grandparents. It was a different time back then than it is now.
Mm-hmm. You know what? The thing is, when I started working overseas, it's just me, my sister, and my brother was married. I mean, was separated to my. I was single parents. The rest, my brother and my sister is married. So they already have their own family, and I'm still there supporting everyone. It's like, hang on, something wrong. Okay, they are family, but if they are just there doing nothing, they don't have a job, they don't try to find a job, and I'm stuck here, like I might get old here, just supporting everyone, and they have their own family, and I'm still there supporting everyone. It's like, and I came up one day, then okay, I'm done. I'm done supporting. I'm done. I'm done tolerating your laziness. Now it's time for you to move your ass and find a job.
Yep,
So,
that's the way
yeah,
it should be too.
yeah,
Sometimes you just got to know when to say no.
yeah. Because here in the Philippines, here, this is this is something that you guys maybe don't know yet, especially you, Paul, because you have no much friends that about Filipino. If you may not know about this one, but here in the Philippines, like they are always depending on the person who's working overseas, and they forget on trying hard to get a job. So everyone is expecting the financial support from OFW's family. So no matter how this OFW work and stay very very long in overseas, they cannot save up a money because They are the only person who's providing to for everyone. It's like, you know, until
Yeah, you
when this
can't.
OFW will gonna work there. I mean, if you don't try to save, and the people here in the Philippines, they don't try to save or help to earn money or support themselves. So it's like tolerating them all the time.
Yeah, that's a good thing about panel because I'm trying to understand where you're at, your culture, and everything. And
Mm-hmm.
over here, it's different from where you're at. We have different traditions, different cultures. And I'm just trying to get an understanding. So, yes, and every country does have bad traditions. I do agree with that.
Mm-hmm. So let me go back to what the chat says here. Frostbite, I agree. Just because it's tradition doesn't mean it's good. I have my tradition, my family tradition, but I try to cut the ties for that one. I try to change when it comes to my own family. I have my own family, my two boys. I have sons, so I don't want to apply that. Like, I want something different for my boys. I don't want the same. Every country got bad tradition. I agree with that. To me, who was your support back home? So everyone has a family, but like I said, it depends how you run it. I mean, if you wanna tolerate them being lazy and you just there supporting them whatever they need, you will get old. You're not gonna be there forever to support them. That is, I always say. Everyone's back home waiting for payday. That is true. I mean, no, I don't show from the beginning. Yes, I was a bit, into that.
Naive.
No, I'm on that line, on that tradition that just helping them all the time. Helping, you are the one who has it. You are the one who has an ability to earn money, and you are there to support everyone. And what's the other part of the family doing in the Philippines? Like just waiting for the money to arrive every end of the month. So why don't they try as well? So when my sister and brother got their own family and they are still there waiting for my money to be received, and I said, oh, well, I have my own family. I think it's time for you guys to find your own job because you have your own family. I'm not going to support everyone. I mean, I'm supporting my parents and the rest of my siblings that they are still studying, and I have additional families. That's gonna be too much to handle by your own. So
Yeah,
that's
I the only countries I've been to is Canada and Mexico, but I do have very distant relatives still in Poland and Norway.
Hmm. So from BK said here, okay, hang on, I'm way back. From Timmy said here, my son and my parents sponsor just monthly allowance. My son is just 14 years old. Is still young. 14 years. My son is not working at all. But my son, my eldest son, at his age, at 16 years old, he's good to go to the farm like planting rice. When he likes making his own money that time already. When he was 14 years old, he is going to the farm whenever he don't have a school during weekend. He go to the farm. He is planting rice, and then he get his own money. He can buy whatever he want. Then I give him allowance. He got allowance from me, but I think it's different feeling that you earn your own money at their age. They need to learn.
Yeah, in our family, when you get to be 18 years old, we figure
Mm-hmm.
you're on your own. You're old enough to go to college and
Mm-hmm.
university. But then times changed where up to the age of 24 now, you can still live at home if you're going to college or university. Yeah. So things have changed over the last 10, 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
And the parents will get paid a certain amount of money if the kids stay at home till age 24 now. So it's kind of different.
Well, one of my bucket list before when I'm still raising funds though, Norway is one of my bucket list to raise. When I'm still under, when I'm still under sponsor. I was traveling a lot before because of racing. I have a sponsor. I mean, I don't have to spend money. My sponsors spend my ticket, pay for my ticket and everything. But it was very difficult for me. Yeah, I get money, I get paid, but it's too much pressure on me, especially my training before. I almost forget about myself. I was working. I'm under working permit, and then I'm also working on a company for. I mean, for my for Sponsorship, you have to work hard for your training. After my work, I wake up early morning for my training. 4:30 in the morning, I have to train until 7 o'clock. Then 7 o'clock, I have to go to work. And after my work, at 7 o'clock in the evening, I have to do my training again. It's like killing me.
Yeah, a
Yes,
lot
again.
of people. Yeah, a lot of people here during the pandemic, they got all online jobs. So did you sit at a computer? Is how it is here. A lot of people just go online now. You don't actually have to go to and from work. You just do everything online. And I don't know how it is for everybody in chat or JB, but we were told by our parents to get a job and start working early. A lot of us had it like even paper routes to deliver newspapers are like 11, 12,
Mm-hmm,
13
mm-hmm.
years old. So,
Well, I started myself at 14 years old. I mean, I was
mhm.
away already. I'm not with my parents at 14 years. I've been sent in Manila because I want to study. My parents won't be able. They are not able to send me to school. We are very poor. I mean, we don't even have enough food for everyone. So I need to go away to make money for my family and to send myself in the school.
And the education system here in America is terrible.
So from Timmy said here, I'm from the poorest of the Ru family funds, so my choice just to give allowance to my parents. Yeah, even me, I'm still giving allowance for my parents, but not to my siblings anymore. There's no way for me to support my siblings anymore. But parents is like you are really, it's not obligation, but come on, if you come to think about it, you're not here in the world without your parents.
Yeah, exactly.
So F from Mickey. Fanzo. Timmy, that's typical Pinoy give money parents. Yeah, I agree with that, Timmy. So you want your son to give you remittance money? No, I mean, now that my eldest son is making his money because he is a seaman, he is working, he get a good job. I don't expect him to give me money. If he gives some money to his brother because he is in college, I will be glad that he can help mm, his brother sometimes. I don't really ask my son to give me money.
Yeah, Fanzo, that's the thing. Most parents over here work two, three jobs just to afford rent, food, and everything.
I
But the
totally
kids, the
understand.
kids are getting lazy here. They don't even want to work. I'll even use an example. My stepson, all he wants to do is smoke weed 24/7. He don't want a job. He don't want to work. He'll just stay with one friend one day, one friend another. So no, nobody nowadays wants to work.
Hang on, let me read here. From Timmy, typically yes, Fanzo, but pair of parents, they are not the kind of spend here and there. If they do, might not have afford to buy land and build a house. Yeah, I agree with that. We don't have nothing at all. I mean, if I didn't go overseas myself, we don't have land to build a house. We don't have anything. I mean, our house, if I remember, our house is a grass house. I mean, our roof is grass. Our wall is grass. So we being kicked out from the land where our grass house before because they need to sell the land. So we found ourselves almost in the street. So what we do, we only as a favor to the owner of the land to build our house until I'm able to buy this land. And I bought the land from my parents. JB, you went abroad so to work. Your sibling can do the same. Silly thing here, BK. I sent my sister. I sent my sister to overseas, and she's doing good. Until now, she's still working overseas. And I sent my brother after he graduated. And what he did, he got married. He met someone in Facebook, and he forget my parents. I told him I sent him to school. He graduated, and then when I managed to send him overseas, he got a good job in Qatar in a factory. Then it's just only 6 months. He found a girl in Facebook. Then they have a chit chat, and he didn't even show up here. After 1 year, he came back home. He did not come here. He got married in Manila, so nothing happened. The same, I sent one of my brother overseas. He did the same. So what am I
Now,
going to do?
do you know anybody over there, JB, that has not been out of the Philippines that just can't afford to go out of the country? And do you tell them what it's like in other countries that you've been to?
Mm-hmm. But they can't do what I do. I mean, I
No,
don't
I'm
know.
saying that do you let people know, okay, I've been here. This is what I learned from being in this country compared to where we live here.
Well, I don't know. It's like I said, the mentality is like not working like
I
my
gotcha.
previous work. Hang on. It is a problem. This generation don't want to work a lot, but want to earn a lot. That is true. I agree with you. Clay house is not a clay house. It's a grass house, Fanzo. You know the grass house is like how you call that? Hay. It's like a hay. You know the hay. You know what is hay, Paul? Oh, Fanzo, he's gone. We used to live in somebody else's land. Our house roof was made of coconut leaves roof, and mom and dad meant it. Yeah, it's the same here. Where is your sister JB in Greece? No, she is in Dubai now, but she's coming home on January. That's cool, coconut leaves. We don't use coconut roof here. We use that hay, the grass. Hay house called hut. A hut. Yeah. That is our roof before BK, made by the grass, a hay grass. And even our wall is also hay, made by hay. That is, you know, uh, if you see my rest house in the farm, that is bamboo. So it looks like the same before.
Oh, so you do have bamboo houses over there?
Yeah, in the farm. You did not see some
Okay.
of my live streaming in the
Yeah,
other
I saw
farm?
some of it. I haven't watched all of it, but
Yeah, I have a bamboo. I mean, I have a bamboo house there, but the roof is like a palm tree, a palm leaf. You know the palm leaves?
yeah, the
But
palm trees.
yes, but the wall is bamboo.
Yeah, palm trees are all over California here.
Mm-hmm.
Like all palm trees. That and parts of Florida.
Roof is much better made from dry grass than golf light. Yeah, I love it. I mean, I still remember our house before BK. But BK, not the grass shooting. I think it's the same when I say hay, because I see the kind of hay when I live in Cyprus or in Greece. You know the hay that they call it there, that they roll it. If you guys know about the hay that they roll it and they sell it, we have like that here. That was before fun, so now that brag. But our home is concrete house, and at least we have our own land now. Yeah, it's the same. We don't have land before, not at all. I mean, we just only built our grass house somewhere's land, and then when the owner of the house decided to kick us, then we have nowhere to live. You know, even you just build your grass house. If the owner want to kick you out, then you can't do anything. Panzo is taking about smoking grass. You, Fanso, naughty you. You don't smoke. But that kind of hay, like I said, because I've seen those kind of hay, they call it hay, what they
Yeah.
are rolling, so I see it the same, what we use for our roof before.
Yeah,
If
I
I
don't
get
know if it's the same type of hay, but we have a lot of hay over here. The farmers have a lot of hay over here. I don't know if it's the same kind though.
I think it's called a nipa hut. No, nipa is this different, Mickey. The nipa is that kind of, how do you call that? Next time I will take a video, okay? What is nipa tree here? The
Okay.
nipa, they also make that as wine. There is a wine from that the tree. But next time, maybe, maybe next week or in the future, I will gonna make a video. What is the nipa? I will gonna show you guys what is the nipa tree looks like and how they make it, so you guys can understand where is that nipa come from. So I think that's a good vlog, good content. I don't smoke cigar weed. You better not, Fanzo. Otherwise, I will gonna hate you if you start doing that. I don't like a person who smoke anyway. Especially weed. No way. I mean, if you
Yeah,
are,
I actually get sick around people that do smoke it. Now that it's legal here in our state, I have to watch where I go at, around, even around town, around the city, because I get sick from the smell of weed.
mm-hmm, rare drink. But in Benguet, where this lady, where I did my tattoo, it's like their plant. It's everywhere. In this the national artist lady here in the Philippines where she live, they have everywhere the weed in Benguet. Nipa leaves and coconut almost looks the same, but coconut leaves is way smaller than nipa. And the coconut sisi, when it get dry, it get it's get easy to how you call that? Apuwang Ud, yes. Apuwang Ud place, they got everywhere. The marijuana, the weed, it's everywhere. That's why they forbid the drone, because if you I have a drone before. They forbid me to fly my drone because if I post that, it can see that they have a weed farm everywhere. That's why they don't allow a drone. They don't allow to fly a drone. Banana leaves.
What do you? Yeah, they can fly a drone here, but you got to watch where you fly it, because some people are stupid and try to fly it up to people's windows.
Oh yeah. Oh,
And,
I know.
you got to be careful where you fly it.
I know that there are countries that you need to get a permit to fly a drone.
No, there's no permits. You just got to watch where you fly it. There are rules and regulations where you can and can't here.
Mickey said here, I think I know what you're talking about now. It's where they cut the tall grass and tie in the bundle. Yes, that is what I'm talking about, Mickey. The hay that they roll it. That is what we use for our roof before, way back. It's greasy when it's dry, but my mom soak it in the water and at least 2 days before mending them. Okay, extra soft flow. Where's the weed farm? It's in Benguet, where the national artist lady, where she live in up to Baguio. I mean up to Buscalan, Benguet. This one.
We just want to ask JB, where's the dog at?
It's at my backyard.
Oh,
That is the national artist place, Buscalan, Benguet. Maybe a good business. Oh, they serve it like a food there, Fonzo. Can you imagine that? The weed. When I was there,
banana. I never heard of banana leaves toilet paper. Now the new thing here, you go to Amazon and they'll have bamboo toilet paper.
do they?
They have bamboo toilet paper.
How do they make that?
I don't know, but they're advertising it here because they want everybody to buy it.
Oh, I experienced that, Fonzo, banana leaves toilet. I experienced that when I was young. We clean our butt with the dry banana leaves. How did you know that, Fonzo, about the banana leaves toilet paper?
Because it left them a green rash. Green rash.
Wow, like I said, I'm not denying. I will not going to deny, guys, that I experienced the banana leaves toilet paper. I used that when I was young. It's the only clean leaves that we clean our bath. But when we grow up, uh, we stop using that banana leaves. Then we go to a water. Use
Just don't use poison ivy.
poison ivy. Goodness.
I've heard people doing that, and they didn't know what poison ivy was.
Well, before it still worked, Panzo, but now people become, they become more fussy. Oh, it's raining here again. So where are the people that they were saying that they will gonna join the panel? They didn't come. I don't experience that, but I experience cleaning my but using water and my scratch paper from school. I use scratch paper too, Sisi. Scratch paper from school. But water, yes. Up to now.
Scratch paper from school has too much ink in it, ink and glue. It'll stick.
No, because it's just a scratch with this pen, or you don't use this scratch paper with the glue or something else.
And don't use a post-it note.
Western bio yoga. Chicks would buy it, really? Oh goodness, guys. Well, the reason why I start this, this panel live stream tonight, because the ladies, they were saying, the girls, I mean, they were saying that they will gonna join me in the panel, but where they are gone.
Just use a post-it note, and it'll stick.
Yeah, anyway. Well, since we are only 7 people here, I'm going to end the live stream, okay, guys? Because I need to show myself in the funeral, my classmates' parents. So maybe if I have time tomorrow, I will do another live stream. So Fanso can
All
have
right.
a
Well,
break to my.
thank you for letting me up. Hello to everyone. Hope to see you on your channels, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, see you guys next time. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Paul, for joining me in the panel. Okay.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah, and yeah, when you do your live stream, just send me the link. Okay. Have a good time, guys. Have a good weekend. Okay. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye for now. And boom. Where am I? Something going on here again.